news and updates. In beauty and wellness products company, the Ayurveda Co has just raised about 100 crore rupees in a Series A funding round from Sixth Sense Ventures. Param Bhargava, who's the founder of the Ayurveda Co, now joins in on the show. Param, thanks so much for taking time out. Now, I understand that this round also saw the participation of an actress, Kajal Agarwal, apart from a clutch of startup founders and venture debt founders, funds rather. Can you just walk us through the total fundraise and what this is going to be utilized toward?
Thank you for having us. I'm Param Bhargava, I'm the founder, and we're very excited that Six Sense Ventures, who is the lead investor for the equity side, decided to partner up with us in our journey. The round is split almost 75% as equity investment and 25% coming in from larger venture debt funds like Strides and Trifactor, alongside other certain startup founders who have been partnering in with startups in their growth journey. This capital would be raised that we have raised would be deployed in scaling up our offline presence. As you know, we were earlier only a direct to consumer online first brand. In last 9 to 10 months, we started our offline journey, and now gradually we are looking at greater traction that has come into our business, and it's our time to further double down our investments in the offline space where we expand into more of our own stores. Currently, we operate close to 20 odd stores of our own. We plan to take this number to 100 by in next 2 financial years. And other than that, we also are currently operating 2,500 other point of sales, which we typically would take up to 20,000 point of sales by in the next 2 financial years. Other part of this investment would also be deployed into upskilling our current teams, bringing right people from the FMCG plus brand building side to build one of the most loved Ayurveda brands from the country, and also scaling up our supply chain and manufacturing capabilities, where we feel there is uh, to really bring out great quality products. The supply chain and manufacturing is the backbone for any brand.
But there is a lot of competition already in the space as a whole. You've got companies like Dabur, for instance, Patanjali. They're already in the market for herbal Ayurvedic products, and then the premium brands like Forest Essentials, Karma, a lot of celebrity-led brands as well that have started. Is that a bit of a concern that maybe it'll be a tough play to regain market share or to hold on to market share rather?
So I don't think so. So if you really understand that what we are building and how we are building, Ayurveda market, specifically Ayurveda and Ayurveda beauty and personal care market, predominantly was divided into two parts. On one side, there is a portfolio that these larger legacy companies have from their companies like Dabur, Patanjali, or Himalayas, and which typically operate at 100 or 120 rupees price points. Whereas on the other side, there are brands like Kama Ayurveda, Forest Essentials, which are typically premium or luxury in their offerings. The Ayurveda company was conceived with a particular mission that at the right price points, which are say not very premium, but with at a mass premium segment, how do we bring high quality products, effective products that can also compete with scientific science backed brands, and give I bring Ayurveda to the forefront, so that larger consumer of India can start consuming Ayurveda, and eventually the entire Ayurveda market starts growing with it. So we operate at a price point of 250 rupees to 400 rupees typically, where we bring we give sulfate paraben free, chemical free formulations which are globally certified, which are also certified by global agencies like Made Safe, and also have clinically proven tested results, which help giving that trust that the new age consumer is looking forward to, and also give highly effective products. So we have seen great results in last 2 years. Our first actual financial year was FY22, where we did almost 12.5 crores of revenue in the first year itself. This year we are targeting that we would be closing up approximately 400% growth over those numbers. We are targeting minimum 50 CR plus of revenue, and with this new round coming in right now, we are planning to almost grow 3.5 to 4 times even in the next financial year, where we see a lot of headroom for Ayurveda beauty segment in a masstige kind of a price segment.
To understand it that as of now, you draw about half of your sales from offline channels. What is the number in terms of your retail footprint currently? What do you plan to grow it to in the next few years?
So, as I mentioned earlier, 7 to 8 months back only we started our offline journey. In on offline space, we typically operate in multi-channels. We have our own stores, which is typically currently in an EBO kiosk model spread across 18 to 20 top malls in the country. This number would be we would expand to approximately 100 in next couple of financial years. Other than that, we also operate in the general trade and modern trade beauty advisor-led counters. Currently, we are operating 500 plus beauty advisor counters across, top beauty stores in the country, stores like Health and Glow and all, Shoppers Shop, Health and Glow, or Dabur New You, or typical general trade A plus counters which are spread across the country and which are predominantly beauty stores. We plan to scale this beauty advisor business approximately to 1,000 plus, which are top performing stores in the country in next 1 to 2 years. And then the larger trade, which we are catering to, where we have the unmanned universe, which currently is about 2,000 for us. That would increase to almost 20,000 kind of a point of sales in next 2 years.
So I just want to understand, since you guys have been in the market, are the likes of the millennials, Gen Z, looking at Ayurveda as more mainstream, or are they sort of just accustomed to picking up what's affordable, what's trendy, what's in the market at the time? Is that a bit of a challenge for the company?
So definitely, yes, this was the first challenge which we wanted to solve, because when we entered this market, the largest and the biggest gap which we had identified that the young generation is not buying into Ayurveda. Because typically, even being the one of the oldest legacy and strongest medicinal benefits coming out from Ayurveda, it has never been, consumed by this younger generation. So it's the mission of our brand, it's mission of tag that how people from say 15 to 35 age start buying into Ayurveda. So as we started our journey, being digital first, we have a very strong focus on content marketing and being, a brand which directly connects with the consumers through its online channels, where like, social media handles or driving one-on-one digital Ayurveda consultations, where we try and, give this knowledge. And we are also automating this entire process onto our website there, where people can, jump onto a questionnaire, understand what Ayurveda is, try and relate to their problems, the new age problems, and then eventually they start believing and connecting with Ayurveda. So we've been, we've seen a trend into our data that we wanted to build an Ayurveda for a young generation, for the young and restless India, and we are very happy that 65 to 68% of our revenue comes in from this age bracket, that is 18 to 35, is buying Ayurveda. So there is a clear trend. This, the younger generation has started believing in Ayurveda, at least through us, because we have been very transparent in our communication. We have been very relatable, connectable. We connect with the young generation the way they want to get connected, so we feel that this generation is where the larger growth is also coming in, because India is only growing young every year, right? So eventually, we feel that this is the best segment to operate.
Okay. And you've also forayed into the global markets. There was a launch of products in Dubai. Are you going to increase your global presence?
Yes, we've just entered Dubai. We started our international expansion from January of this year, 23. We are seeing good traction as an early signals of the business. So at least in the Middle East market, we would definitely invest some amount of capital in the next 2 quarters, because Middle East is a way to the global markets. So definitely, the first bit would be how do we strengthen our business in Dubai, and then from Dubai to other regions of the Middle Eastern territory.
So just walk us through what kind of growth plans you have, how you're looking to scale up, given that the global Ayurvedic market as well has been strongly valued. There's a projection of about 12% growth as well by 2028. So how are you looking to scale up and capitalize on this growth?
So, we feel that Ayurveda has actually just started its journey. There is tremendous amount of growth which across categories or across brands would be witnessing. Our focus is that how we remain core to the product quality, and also engage with our consumers at scale, so that they not only buy products, because just to operate in such a cluttered category, it's also important that consumers really get to believe in you, in your ethos, in your products, and in your quality, right? So eventually, brands which are really giving out that quality will survive. Otherwise, a lot of brands which we feel, specifically the new age brands that have come up, might not be able to survive if they're not true to their cause, right? So overall, next 4 to 5 years, we see Ayurveda being, becoming a strong force globally. Where if you see certain data points, that even in the global markets, typically in the US, there is a strong push on alternate healthcare, where it's not only dependent on written or OTC kind of treatments. It's also typically via your a lifestyle changes. So a lot of consumers have started following change in their lifestyles, in their routines, and which is being propelled by product lines from Ayurveda, because Ayurveda definitely can solve a lot of not only topical but also internal body issues. So we are very bullish on this market. Next 5 years, specifically for us, we feel that within FY27 to 28, we want to become a significantly large force, and reach our dream of going and publicly getting listed.
All right. We wish you all the very best for that. Good having you on board. Thanks so much for joining in.
Thank you for having me.
And with that, we're timed out on this edition of the show. Thanks so much for watching. Do remember, you can connect with us on my Twitter handle or on SUC at etnow.tv. Thanks so much for watching.